When we're sourcing our ingredients, the absolute number one most important thing is finding the purest and most potent ingredients and botanicals possible. So in certain situations, these are going to come from operations that have organic certification, which is cool. In other situations, to get the purest and most potent of a certain ingredient might be something that's coming from a wild, remote mountain region with incredibly rich soil in an environment that this herb has evolved in over thousands of years. This is called DDAO sourcing. It comes down to sourcing the herb in its ancestral home where it evolved to have ideal potency and where there's often very challenging environmental conditions that produce stronger, more active biological compounds in the herb. And they could be, in these situations, watered by natural, wild, flowing spring water. But they might not have organic certification. Am I going to go for a B grade herb in terms of potency, but just because it's certified organic, or am I going to get the absolute purest thing, which is still tested for pesticides? There's nothing non-organic going on there. They just don't have certification. And the answer is always going to be, I'm going to get the best ingredients possible. I'm not going to let a certification stand in the way of the best. Now, an example of this would be like our reishi mushroom. I could very easily, and at a fraction of the cost of what we pay for our reishi, get a reishi that's certified organic, grown in the USA, and it would be absolute useless crap. It would be grown on grain. It would be coming from a laboratory. It would be the final product would be largely probably made up still of grain. It would have high levels of alpha glucans, which don't really do much for you, and lower levels of the beta glucan polysaccharides that you actually want for your immune system. You wouldn't have the crack cell spores that we do for the incredible potency of our reishi mushroom. And it wouldn't have grown on wood, which the mushrooms are supposed to do in nature. When you find something like reishi mushroom, it's a wood-grown mushroom. And the reason this is important is because the terpenes that impart the adaptogenic properties of the mushroom that help to, say, modulate stress, for example, are only produced if a mushroom like reishi is growing on wood. So if you get grain-grown reishi, and you can find a bazillion grain-grown reishi products at a fraction of the cost of ours on Amazon, they're not going to have those terpenes. They're not going to have the immunologically active levels of beta-glucans that you want, and you're primarily just buying like brown rice powder. But it's certified organic, so if that's the most important thing to you, okay. But to me, the most important thing is, at the end of the day, what is going to be the purest and most potent.